Do you ever feel like you're not good enough, like you don't belong, or that others are always better than you? You're not alone. Lack of confidence holds many people back from living their best lives. Confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. It's not about being the loudest person in the room. It's about believing in yourself, trusting your abilities, and knowing your worth. And I know this because I wasn't always confident in myself. Let me tell you a story. In school, I was terrified of public speaking. My hands would shake, my voice would crack, and I felt like everyone was judging me. But I realized that confidence is built through experience. I started by speaking in front of a mirror, then to a small group of friends, then gradually in bigger settings. Now I speak in front of hundreds of people and it feels natural. Confidence isn't about never being afraid. It's about pushing through that fear. Many of us lose confidence because of past experiences. Maybe you were criticized compared to others or told you weren't enough. But here's the truth. Your past does not define you. Your confidence is in your hands. I used to avoid trying new things because I feared failure. I thought, what if I'm not good enough? But one day I decided to challenge that voice in my head. Being a skinny kid, I was always insecure with my body. The thought of going to the gym scared me as I was constantly thinking about what other people there will think of me, how I did not belong there. But I forced myself to join one anyway. It was a terrible experience at first, but I kept going. Eventually I improved, and that small victory boosted my confidence in every part of my life. Sometimes the only way to believe in yourself is to prove yourself wrong. If you've been in similar situations as I have or are going through it right now, you're not alone. I want to help you change that by giving you 5 key steps that you can start to follow every day to build real, unshakable self-confidence. Let's dive in. 1. Stop negative thinking. Negative thoughts are one of the biggest confidence killers. Your mind believes what you tell it. We all have that little voice in our heads that constantly tells us that our lives are miserable. How many of you wake up every morning and the first thing you think about is how unhappy you are with your current situation, dreading to have to again force yourself to leave in an hour to work at a job you hate? You then start doubting your abilities with negative self-talk, like I'm not smart enough, not good enough. When you catch yourself thinking negatively, pause and ask yourself, why am I only thinking of the negative aspect of my life? Force yourself to think only about all the good things you currently have, no matter how small and trivial they are, like having a loving family, being alive and in good health, or having your parents still alive. Many of us would give up anything just to be with our folks who passed away. Start being thankful for what you have every day, and by practicing this daily, you'll soon see a change in your mood and how you feel. When you think of a problem or a struggle you're going through, stop saying to yourself, I can't, and want to give up, and start saying, I'm learning and I'll get through it, no matter what. Replace self-doubt with self-encouragement. When I catch myself doubting my abilities, I would ask myself, would I say this to a friend? If the answer is no, don't say it to yourself. Replace it with something empowering. 2. Improve your posture. How you carry yourself changes how you feel. Improving your posture can have a profound impact on your self-confidence. When you stand tall with your shoulders back and your head held high, you send a powerful message to both your brain and the people around you that you are strong and self-assured. Slouching, on the other hand, can make you feel small and insecure. It signals to your brain that you lack confidence, reinforcing negative emotions. Research shows that standing in an open, upright position for just 2 minutes can increase testosterone and reduce cortisol, which is a stress hormone. This simple adjustment in body language can help you feel more in control. To improve your posture, start by aligning your spine. Imagine a string pulling the top of your head upward, keeping your back straight but relaxed. When sitting, keep your feet flat on the floor and avoid hunching over your phone or computer. By making these small changes, you will notice a shift in how you carry yourself and how others perceive you. Confident posture creates a confident mindset which leads to greater self-assurance in daily interactions. Stand tall, and your confidence will follow. When I tried it, at first it felt unnatural, but I noticed that when I stood with confidence, people treated me differently, and that in turn made me feel more confident. Try it. It works. 3. Set small goals. Confidence comes from action. Set small goals and accomplish them. Each success, no matter how small, builds belief in yourself. Confidence doesn't come from big, overnight success. It grows through consistent, small achievements that prove to yourself that you are capable. When you set large, overwhelming goals, it's easy to feel discouraged if progress is slow. Instead, break your goals into small, manageable steps. Each time you accomplish even a minor task, your brain releases dopamine, a feel-good chemical that motivates you to keep going. These little victories build momentum, making you more likely to take on bigger challenges. I remember when I wanted to start working out, but the thought of how heavy I have to lift and the number of reps and sets that I have to complete overwhelmed me. Instead of aiming for perfection, I set a simple goal: do 10 push-ups a day. Just 10, which is easy. Over time, 10 became 20, then 30, then a full workout routine. The secret? The key is to recognize and celebrate these small wins. Instead of focusing on how far you still have to go, appreciate how far you've already come. Keep a journal of your progress, no matter how small, and reflect on what you've accomplished. By focusing on small wins, you train yourself to see progress instead of obstacles. Each little success rewires your brain to believe in your ability to grow, ultimately leading to a stronger, more confident version of yourself. 4. Face your fears. Facing your fears is one of the most powerful ways to build self-confidence. Fear often holds us back, making us doubt ourselves and our abilities. When you avoid your fears, they grow stronger. Your mind convinces you that you're not ready or that you'll fail. But when you face them, even in small steps, you start to weaken their grip on you. Each time you push through fear, you build resilience and trust in yourself. I used to struggle with social anxiety. Meeting new people terrified me, but I forced myself to start small by smiling at strangers, saying hello, making brief conversations. With time, I realized people weren't as scary as I thought. Over time, it just felt normal and no longer a struggle. 5. Surround yourself with positive-minded people. The people you interact with daily influence your thoughts, emotions, and self-perception. When you are around supportive, encouraging individuals, you naturally begin to see yourself in a more positive light. Negative-minded people, on the other hand, drain your energy and reinforce self-doubt. They may criticize, belittle, or constantly focus on problems instead of solutions. Over time, their negativity can make you question your abilities and worth. That's why it's essential to be mindful of who you allow into your space. Positive-minded people uplift you, celebrate your achievements, and push you to grow. They remind you of your strengths when you forget them yourself. Encouragement fuels confidence. There was a time when I spent too much time around negative-minded people. They made me doubt myself. But when I found supportive friends, everything changed. The people around you shape your confidence, so choose the people you associate with wisely. Once you have positive people around you, be that positive influence for others. Confidence also grows when you lift others up. When you encourage someone else, you reinforce positivity in your own mind as well. 6. Learn to say no. Learning how to say no is a crucial skill for building self-confidence. Many people struggle with saying no because they fear disappointing others, feeling guilty, or being seen as selfish. However, constantly saying yes to things you don't want to do can lead to stress, burnout, and resentment, ultimately weakening your confidence. When you say yes out of fear, you put other people's needs above your own, reinforcing the idea that your time and feelings don't matter. But when you confidently say no, you take control of your life and reinforce self-respect. You show yourself and others that your boundaries are important. Imagine a friend who constantly asks you for favors, even when you're overwhelmed. If you say yes every time, you may start feeling drained and unappreciated. But if you politely decline when needed by saying, "I'd love to help, but I have too much on my plate right now," you set a boundary. Over time, this strengthens your confidence because you're prioritizing yourself instead of seeking approval from others. Say no to things that don't align with your values or goals. Use clear, firm, but respectful language. Remember, saying no doesn't make you a bad person, it just makes you a confident one. By learning to say no, you take control of your decisions, gain respect from others, and most importantly, build belief in yourself. Self-confidence grows when you value your own time, energy, and well-being. Treat yourself the way you would treat someone you love. Building confidence takes time, but every step counts. Start by choosing one out of the 6 steps from this video and apply it now. Commit to this daily practice, and within months you'll begin to notice profound changes in how you see yourself and how you navigate your daily life. Comment below which step will you start with. Like and subscribe for more life-changing advice if you found this video helpful. You now have everything you need to succeed, so take the first step. You've got this.